Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is the latest buzz in news. Well, what did Alexandria the Great do this time? Well, she sparked controversy with her concentration camp comments and also went neck to neck with Amazon. But first, let's talk about her comments towards the Donald Trump administration saying they're housing immigrants in concentration camps. AOC said the United States is running concentration camps on our southern border, and that's exactly what they are. They are concentration camps. And if that doesn't bother you, she went on saying, I want to talk to the people that are concerned enough with humanity to say that we should not, that never again means something. Of course, a lot of people on the right, and hell, even some on the left, are offended. She even mentioned concentration camps. AOC even called Donald Trump a fascist. And believe it or not, this pisses me off. And no, it's not what AOC said, but it's the fact that people are getting offended. It's like everyone started taking pussy pills because the articles I read so far about AOC and her concentration remarks, it's either about, oh, how offensive, oh, and disgusting, or you go, girl. The right is shocked by her choices of words, and maybe it's over the top, yes, but don't pretend you guys don't do the same thing. Look, I don't blame anyone for using hyperbole. It brings attention. It can give a point in a simple form, and obviously it's working grand. Plus, every publication loves using the World War II references. It's the one thing that doesn't get old. You don't like someone? Hitler. You don't like what they're doing? Concentration camps. You don't like what a politician is doing in their free time? Hitler golfing in a concentration camp. You can argue what AOC's saying is a bit too much, but either way, this is an issue that needs to be looked at, especially since the administration is temporarily placing 1,400 migrant children. The conditions in those, okay, hold on, don't let me be offensive, nice camps don't have the 5-star Yelp review like in other summer camps. This needs to be looked into as more and more are being put inside these nice camps, which is a shame because if I'm a citizen of the United States, I wouldn't want people to be treated like that in my country. Maybe if we just put the camps in Canada, technically they would be the Nazis, right? They would be the new Hitler. Okay, let's go on to Amazon versus AOC or AOC versus Amazon. Recently, AOC went after Amazon by saying on ABC's This Week, I spend more time thinking about Amazon warehouse workers. If your average Amazon worker is making a living wage, if they have guaranteed healthcare, and if they can send their kids to college tuition free, paying them starvation wages, stripping them of their ability to access healthcare, his workers take food stamps. Amazon didn't just bend over and take it. No, Amazon fought back and replied to AOC on Twitter saying, AOC is just wrong. Amazon is a leader on pay at $15 minimum wage, plus full benefits from day one. We also lobby to raise federal minimum wage. Okay, let's dive a little deeper into this and see who's in the right. First, I see some bullshit. I mean, do you really think about Amazon warehouse workers, AOC? Do you really? I believed you at first, but then when I saw one of your pictures, you were wearing a Maybelline Cherry Red Flush lipstick that's sold exclusively on Amazon. I was disappointed in you. Thinking you're just another Amazon shopper that doesn't care about Amazon workers, that you're just a fraud. Then I went ahead and searched the product, and with a big relief, I saw you left a comment saying, thinking about you, heart emoji. So I apologize, AOC, for doubting you. You were in fact thinking about Amazon factory workers like all politicians do, right? Now for the rest of what she said, it's just poorly done research, which is a shame because she had an opportunity to put in the spotlight that these major corporations treat their employees like garbage. AOC just didn't do her research, which in turn made herself look like an idiot. AOC could have mentioned the amount of hours Amazon workers have to put in a day, or the fact some Amazon warehouse workers are forced to pee in bottles, or have to skip their bathroom breaks because they're worried they'll be caught being idle on their job. So they end up getting fired. The fulfillment demands are so high on Amazon workers, they're pressured to work long, strenuous hours. On top of that, having high security scanners constantly checking workers for banned items. The way it's looking right now, I wouldn't be surprised if Amazon forced their employees to wear diapers. And when they do a pat-down for stolen items, it'll be a perfect opportunity to fire the old or slow staff without backlash. They'll just say they're smuggling shit. Look, Amazon is paying its employees $15 an hour. Yes, I know, but that doesn't mean that it still can't be unfair. I'm sorry, hon. Just listen to the workers themselves instead of all these talking heads. Here's a quote from an Amazon warehouse worker, Rashid Long. We are not robots. We are human beings. We cannot come into work after only 4 hours of sleep and be expected to be fully energized and ready to work. That's impossible, said Long. I feel like all the company cares about is getting their products out to the customers as quickly humanly as possible, no matter what that means for us workers in the end. In AOC mind, the employees are getting 11 an hour. Listen, I'm not saying 15 an hour is a lot, especially with how everything is so expensive, like the Maybelline makeup line on Amazon. But there are companies out there that are paying less and without benefits. And unfortunately, that's how Amazon was able to fight back and seem like a winner. I love the part when Amazon says they lobby to raise the minimum wage. Almost like they're not planning on firing all their piss-filled humans and replacing them with robots. These corporations will say almost anything in order to look good, to look like they actually care. Really? Care? The only thing they care about is money. I mean, they even want to remove delivery drivers and use drones. I can see it now. Jeff Bezos surrounded by a whole lot of TVs, like that scene in The Matrix, just tugging on his tinky, like watching live feed of drones delivering packages. I don't know why he would be doing it. He just looks like the kind of guy that would, right? I do believe AOC and Amazon have a lot in common. They both want to be seen as being in the now, not in the wrong side of history. They want to be seen as compassionate, but in reality, they just end up stumbling on their own feet. The difference between them is AOC is speaking from the heart, which sounds nice, but often it could blind you from facts. And Amazon is speaking from a heart that hasn't arrived yet due to weather issues. So that's it for What a Bit, and I hope I catch you again at ccn.com. And make sure to subscribe. Please subscribe so you can get your Amazon packages.